Dear friends, this is the part 9 of this PYQ series of JEE Mains 2024 of Organic Chemistry. So this is the last video of that series. In that video, I will cover all the PYQs. So the today's first question is: if one strand of DNA has a sequence ATGCTTCA, sequence of the bases in the complementary strands is. So here in DNA, the sequence given is ATG, CTT, CTT, CA, and we have to find out the complementary strand of that sequence of the bases. So in DNA, adenine and thymine are bonded by 2 hydrogen bonds, and cytosine and guanine are bonded by 3 hydrogen bonds. So adenine has a complementary base is thymine, and thymine has a complementary base adenine. Similarly here, cytosine has a complementary base guanine, and guanine has a complementary base cytosine. So if this sequence is given, then the complementary of that sequence comes to what? Adenine has complementary thymine. Similarly, T, A, G, C, C, G, T, A, T, A, C, G, A, T. This is the complementary of that given sequence. So in the second option is given that. So second option that question is correct. So now the next question. This question is come from the biomolecules. So you should have to also study the biomolecules in organic chemistry. So in the next question, the question is given below are two statements. One is labeled as assertion and the other is labeled as reason. So here assertion given is that haloalkanes react with KCN to form alkyl cyanide as a main product, while with AgCN forms isocyanide as the main product. And reason is given that KCN and AgCN both are highly ionic compounds. First, we will discuss about assertion. The assertion given is that haloalkanes, suppose RCl is there, reacted with KCN gives alkyl cyanide, and if it is reacted with AgCN gives isocyanide. If you see here, KCN is a very highly electropositive metal from S block, and Ag is a less electronegative metal from D block. So this is more ionic compound. KCN is a more ionic compound, and AgCN is very less ionic and highly covalent in nature. So AgCN has a covalent bond, and in KCN there is an ionic bond. So therefore, if haloalkanes reacted with KCN, this Cn minus and kill pairs are separated. This Cn minus act as a nucleophile and act as a alkyl group, and this halogen leaves out and formation of cyanide group. Similarly here in AgCN there is a covalent bond, so therefore it not easily break. So what happen? Before that, lone pair of nitrogen will attack on alkyl group, and this Cl group leaves out, and after that this bond break down. So here isocyanide is formed. So here assertion is given that haloalkanes react with KCN gives cyano group, cyano as a main product, and haloalkanes react with AgCN give isocyanide as a main product. So assertion is correct. Now what about reason? Reason is given that KCN and AgCN both are ionic. Not, I have told already that KCN is ionic, but AgCN is a covalent in nature. Therefore, isocyanate is formed with respect to AgCN. So, reason is wrong. So, here correct option is A is correct, but R is incorrect. So, first option is correct of that question. So, now the next question. Identify A and B in the following sequence of the reaction. So, here reaction is given that toluene on reaction with chlorine in presence of light gives A, which on further reaction with water at 373 Kelvin gives B. So we have to find out product A and B. If we react this toluene with chlorine, what will happen? One of the CH bond in toluene, CH. Here the homolytic cleavage of bond and radical formation is occurs, and this Cl also form radical. So this radical and the carbon radical forms a bond, and this hydrogen radical and another chlorine radical will leaves out HCl and formation of CH2Cl. Similarly, again another hydrogen bond also break and Cl is replaced by hydrogen is replaced by Cl. So what will happen here? H 1Cl. This H also can be replaced by Cl. Similarly here Cl2H nu, Cl2H nu. So here this plot Cl. I am writing here neatly. Cl, and which on further give here in reaction, which on further reaction with water, what happens? This lone pair of oxygen nucleophilic attack on that carbon and one chlorine atom is leaves out. Similarly, another water can be attacked. All the three chlorines are replaced by water. First, what happen here? Suppose here Cl, and here OH. Positive charge comes on oxygen. This will be neutralized by removing out proton. So what will be the product? Here the positive charge comes on oxygen. This will be neutralized by leaving out H plus proton. So what will be the product? CCl, Similarly, these both chlorine are replaced by OH, and the for product form is, but on one carbon two diols are two hydroxy or three hydroxy groups are not stable. Therefore, dehydrolysis happens and formation of end product is OH C double bond O. But this benzoic acid is a final product B. But in option this is given, but here B is given in fourth option. But in I think here is the need of writing four options. So no, I am not writing all the four options because it is time consuming. So I am understanding you easily. So here this benzoic acid is formed, but here B is formed, A is formed as which? This trichlor. This one is A. But in fourth option benzoic acid is given. Only one option that given where benzoic acid is there. But A is not that much. This A is what in fourth option? Fourth option CHCl2. If we directly reacted with water CH2 CHCl2, benzoic acid will not form. What will be formed? These two chlorine are replaced by OH So what will happen? OH and OH, though two OH groups are not stable at one carbon, so dihydrolysis is formed and aldehyde is formed. So benzoic acid is not formed. So here in the third option is given that A is benz CH. In the second option, A is CHCl2 and B is benzaldehyde. So here we see that CHCl, if CHCl2 is A, then only benzaldehyde can be formed. If also in first product, first option is given that CH2Cl, also CH2Cl cannot give benzaldehyde. So what should be the correct answer of that question? CHCl2 on further reaction with water give benzaldehyde. So in second option is given that. So second option of that question is correct. So now the next question. The question is given below are two statements. Statement 1 is aminobenzene and aniline are same organic compounds. Statement 1 is aminobenzene and aniline are same organic compound, and second statement is that aminobenzene and aniline are different organic compounds. So if you draw the structure of aniline, what is the structure of aniline? Benzene ring attached to NH2 group. So this compound also we can name it as this amino, and benzene is attached to amino group, so therefore we also call it as aminobenzene, also aniline, or also phenylamine. So first statement is right but second one is wrong. So here correct option is statement first is correct and statement second is incorrect, so B option is correct of that question. So now the next question. The question is ionic reactions with organic compounds proceeds through. Means any organic reaction is go through ionically, means ions are formed, that is how bonds are. Suppose here R C double bond O OH. Suppose this reaction is proceed and formed suppose NaOH. In this reaction is acid base reaction goes through ion. So what will be happen? Product C double bond O Na, O minus Na plus water. If you see here this, if this suppose this is one of the organic reaction goes through ionic formation, ionically, then what happens here? Heterolikely cleavage of that bond, means this total negative bond electron in that bond is goes to hydrogen, and H plus is formed and O minus is formed, and this O minus forms bond with Na plus, and this H plus forms bond with OH minus, and water is leaves out. So heterolytic cleavage of bonds. So here four options here given: homolytic bond cleavage, heterolytic bond cleavage, free radical formation, primary free radical, and secondary free radical. So correct answer of that question is heterolytic bond cleavage. So here in third option given is that heterolytic bond cleavage. This is the correct answer of that question. In the next question, the question is in Gildahl's method for estimation of nitrogen, CuSO for copper sulfate act as a what? Reducing agent, catalytic agent, hydrolysis agent, oxidizing agent. For that question, you should have to study about Gildahl's method. Gildahl's method for estimation of nitrogen in any organic compound. This Geldar's method is used for the estimation of nitrogen in any organic compound. Means, what is the method? Any organic compound, suppose any organic compound which contain nitrogen is reacted with H2SO4 gives NH4 twice SO4 plus twice NaOH, ammonium sulfate plus sodium hydroxide. Which one? Sorry, NaOH is not found. Only any organic compound on reaction with concentrated sulfuric acid, this will give ammonium sulfate, and any organic compound is leaves out without any nitrogen. If this further is reacted with NaOH, gives NH3 plus Na2SO4 plus twice H2O. By balance, to balance, I am writing 2 here and 2 here. Balancing is not important, but if sodium sulfate is reacted with NaOH, ammonia is leaves out and sodium sulfate and water are formed. So here, if you see here, organic compound on reaction is concentrated sulfuric acid, sodium sulfate is formed. Which one for the reaction is sodium hydroxide is ammonia. So here, potassium sulfate is used to reduce the boiling point of hydrogen sulfate, and as well as copper sulfate is used as a catalyst in that reaction. Copper sulfate is used as a catalyst. So here 4 options were given: reducing agent, catalytic agent, hydrolytic agent, and oxidizing agent. The question is, in Geldar's method for estimation of nitrogen, copper sulfate is used as catalytic agent. So B option is correct of that question. Copper sulfate is used as a catalyst. Remember this. Now the next question. Another is in question is that match the list 1 with list 2. In list 1, some organic compounds are given, some reactions were given, and in list 2, reducing reagent were given. So in list 1, first one is that. So in the list second, Grignard reagent is given, Clemenson reduction reagent is given, NaBH4 and diBH are given. Here this ester is given, which is converted to aldehyde. Here this ketone is converted to simply alkane. Aldehyde is converted to secondary alcohol, and here one ketone and another is ester is group. Ester group is selectively converted to ester is same as it is, but ketone is converted to secondary alcohol. So which reducing reagent you used for which of the among these for these reactions? So to convert ester to aldehyde, which reagent can be used? CH3MgBr. This is not used to convert aldehyde. This convert to alcohol. This is used. If in one equivalent is used, then you can convert this ester to not in aldehyde but in ketone. So Clemenson reduction is used to reduction of ketone to alkane. So therefore B is in B reaction ZNHG concentrated HCl is used. So here NaBH4 is used to reduce only aldehyde or ketone, not ester. DiBH is used to reduce ester to aldehyde. So here, if you see, this ester is reduced to aldehyde. So here DiBH is used, can be used. NaBH4 can selectively reduce ketone to alcohol, but not reduces ester. So here NaBH4 can be used, and simply here aldehyde to converted into secondary alcohol Grignard reagent can be used. So here for first reaction DiBH is used, for second reaction Clemenson's reduction ZNH concentrated HCl is used, for third reaction Grignard reagents is used, and last one reaction In last reaction, NaBH4 is used, which is selectively reduces only ketone and aldehyde group, not ester group. So here, correct option of that question is B option. B option of that question is correct. So now the next question. So here question is that given below are two statements. Statement one is that the NH2 group in aniline is ortho and para directing and a powerful activating group. So if you see here, NH2 group is a this nitrogen has a lone pair. This lone pair can be involved in a resonance in total benzene ring. So this benzene ring becomes electron rich. So therefore electrophile can easily attack on ortho as well as para position. Therefore this aniline activate a benzene ring for electrophilic substitution reaction. So the statement one first is correct. That the statement is the NH2 group in aniline is ortho and para directing and powerful activating group. So first statement is correct. Then what about the second statement? The second statement is that aniline does not undergo Friedel-Crafts acylation or alkylation reaction in the presence of light. Aniline does not undergo Friedel-Crafts acylation or alkylation reaction. I tell you earlier in a previous video that about aniline why does not undergo Friedel-Crafts reaction. Again I will tell you that why aniline not undergoes Friedel-Crafts acylation and alkylation reaction. If suppose aniline is there, suppose aryl chloride is there. Here anhydrous AlCl3 as a catalyst is used. This aluminum has a empty p orbital which is used to make that carbonyl carbon electron deficient by donating this lone pair of chlorine to p orbital. But before that, NH2 is a better donating group. Therefore, first NH2 donate the lone pair to the empty p orbital of aluminum. So now the positive charges comes on that nitrogen and nitrogen become electron deficient. So it attracts electron density towards itself of that benzene group. Therefore benzene becomes more electron deficient. Therefore it can't act as a it can't undergoes electrophilic substitution reaction because it itself becomes electron deficient. Therefore it can't go through that Friedel-Crafts alkylation or arylation reaction, which is a electrophilic substitution reaction. I hope you have understand that why aniline not undergo Friedel-Crafts alkylation and acylation reaction. So here statement second one is also correct. So here correct answer of that question is both statement one and second are correct. So option A is correct of that question. So now the next question. This is the one of the most easiest question, that number of optical isomers possible for 2-chlorobutane, methane, ethane, propane, butane, methane, ethane, propane, butane, 2-chloro. If you see here, this is the chiral carbon. So what is the formula to find out the number of optical isomers of any compound which has a chiral carbon? 2 raised to n. Here how many n is the number of chiral carbon. So here one carbon atom is there. So answer is 2. This is the numerical answer type question. So answer of that question should be 2. Now the next question. The question is the total number of deactivating group in aromatic electrophilic substitution reaction among the following. First, aromatic electrophilic substitution reaction. Suppose this is the benzene ring. To electrophilic substitution reaction, this benzene ring should be electron rich. Then it can only undergo electrophilic substitution reaction. To make this benzene ring, here at any position there should be electron donating group should be present. If on benzene ring electron withdrawing group is present, then it can't undergo electrophilic substitution reaction. So here some structures are given out. We have to find out of which out of them which is activating group for electrophilic substitution reaction. So here first one is OCH3, second one is NH double bond O CH3, third one is N CH3H here, and last one is OCH. If you see here, this is a electron withdrawing group, so this act as a deactivating group. This is also electron withdrawing group. This is a electron donating group. This is electron withdrawing group. This is electron donating group. This act as a deactivating reagent. This also act as a deactivating. This also act as a deactivating. So the third one and the last one, fifth one, is activating group for electrophilic substitution reaction. So the question is the total number of deactivating group. We have to find out deactivating, not activating. So how many of these are the group which are deactivating groups? First one, second one, and the fourth one. So our answer should be 3. This is also numerical answer type question. So we have to write 3 there. 3 is the correct answer of that question. So I hope you learned something from that PYQ series, because this was the last question of that PYQ series, and this video is also last of that series. So I hope you are understanding well, and if you have any doubt, you can ask me in comment section. I will reply to it, or I will be explain that in the next video. So thank you so much guys, and bye. We will see you later in next video.